Few things in our lives are as beautiful as the night sky washed with stars, but a clear night isn't just an aesthetic choice.
The dark skies are more necessary to us than we realize. It's important we understand that and keep it that way. Sitting atop a high perch in Foothills County is the Rothney Astrophysical Observatory, located around 25 kilometers southwest of Calgary. On their website, the observatory says it is proud to be located in Dark Sky Country and is working on preserving the wilderness of the night sky in and around Calgary.
What does that mean, a dark sky country? And what do they mean when they describe the night sky as a wilderness? We reached out to Jennifer House, the observatory's education specialist, to help us understand what that means.
That's a borrowed quote from Arthur C. Clarke. So he was a writer in the, very famous in the 1970s, and he's 2001 Space Oddity. It was also very much a futurist, and he talked about how this was going to be a problem in the future of not having enough dark sky.
Not having the dark sky seems like an idea straight out of science fiction. But in reality, it is part of a problem that we created ourselves.
We can't see the stars at night anymore. We can't see the normal ebbs and flows of celestial objects as they move across the sky. You don't know what phase of the moon it is because there's so much light pollution. And that's, it's a shame in the respect that we've lost that connection to nature.
Light pollution. A direct consequence of too many artificial light sources. 83% of the world's population live under light-polluted skies. The observatory is well aware of this issue. In order to continue with their work, the observatory works to raise awareness through public events, private tours, and school groups with a simple message: keep the skies dark at night. Because at best, we lose seeing the stars, the constellations, shooting stars, and a meteor shower. But at worst, we risk losing a lot more.
Phil Langille is the director of the observatory. Recently, he attended the New Zealand Starlight Conference to see what other efforts were being made to preserve dark skies. During the conference, he learned more about the consequences of light pollution and how we aren't the only ones affected.
Many of New Zealand's native bird species, such as the black-fronted tern, depend on a dark sky for their survival. Only 2,500 to 10,000 of them are left.
When the little birds are getting ready to take off and become their own bird, they want to fledge and leave the nest. They will only do that at night when it's dark because they're afraid of predators. If people put up lights around these nests, the birds never leave the nest because it's not dark enough at night for them to take off. And these birds are dying, starving to death in their nests. So isn't it weird how we put up lights and we don't even think about things like that, but we're having a real effect on the natural world around us.
Being a dark sky country is not just important for us, it is also important for the animals who rely on the natural cycle of day and night.
The observatory cooperates with multiple bodies to make sure the skies are kept dark and clear for everyone's benefit. One such organization is the N and Sandy Cross Conservation Area. As Canada's first nocturnal preserve, they work on maintaining the best conditions for the animals and wildlife that depend on dark skies.
In 2009, a bylaw was enacted by Foothills County called the Dark Sky Bylaw. The 23-page document displays how the county is controlling their output of light, from light fixtures to road signs. Dark Night Starlight Open House is an annual event at the observatory, intended to share the beauty of the night sky with the public, but it's also meant to spread awareness about light pollution and how to tackle it.
It's just so easy to overuse light because people don't think, if I put up light, I'm losing the dark. Right? As soon as you get people to think about the fact that you're going to lose the dark if you use too much light at night, they hadn't thought about that.
For the observatory, for the county, and for us, keeping the skies dark is not just about gazing up at the stars.
It's an unspoken harmony that we can't lose.
For the Calgary Journal, I'm Santiago Trozzo.
And I'm Dean Cordero.